Hi guys, James here for chronic fatigue syndrome, my friend, my enemy, my constant companion. Um, Thought I'd share a good bad joke. What was it? What do cars eat on their toast? Traffic jam. Yep. So today is day 35. Not in my usual spot. So sometimes it's nice to be able to like keep it real and not be as either as professional looking as I want or this or that. Usually I'd put in a bit more effort. Like my background's not. My background is that poster. Is anyway. So the thing with the chronic fatigue syndrome is like you get a lot of woe is me and stuff like that. And I said I wanted to share about my experiences with chronic fatigue syndrome, but less about the woe is me, because it's just a given. So the last 2 days have not been good. They have been less than good. And I thought, well, this is so what you're seeing behind me a little bit is like a little bit scruffy here, and it's like I'm not, like I said, in my usual spot and stuff like that, and my background was like it's just part of my house. Sometimes the keeping it real thing is you won't always look and feel your best, but that doesn't mean that you can't do a thing. So today has not been the best of days, but I've still done as much as I can, or as much as I perceive that I can. I have spent quite a bit of today and yesterday horizontal, just helping out gravity, keeping that bed down, because I'm here for gravity. It's always doing the work. I want to help out, and I'm going to like hold the bed down for it. But also today I've coached and consulted at least 2 different businesses, doing 2 different products in that, and they had like similar but 2 different issues, and I'm still able to do that. So I didn't have a good day, but I was still able to do something productive, and the keeping it real was I do not look like 2 days ago I was dressed in like full business attire. Today I'm in my PJs on my floor, halfway through messaging several people, catching up on stuff, and writing up stuff for our chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia syndrome, like business coaching, that kind of thing. So the keeping it real is that it doesn't always look pretty and you don't always feel good, but you can still get stuff done. And then it's more of like when you got to deal with the outside world that you got to kind of make yourself presentable. So I'm fairly presentable right now. But like I said, 2 days ago I was dressed in full business attire, out and about with appointments. You can change between the 2 of them. You've just got to do it. So the thing there is you want to keep it real, in that you understand what you can and cannot do, and when you can do, you do all that you can do, and when you can't do, you just don't, and try not to worry about it too much. Try not to. But don't ever use the excuse of, oh, I'm just keeping it real as an excuse for not doing something, because people like, oh, I'm sick, I can't do anything today. Like, you were sick for the whole day, you couldn't do anything. You couldn't read a sentence, you couldn't fold a piece of origami, you couldn't play Tetris, you couldn't do anything. It's like, no, I honestly couldn't. Well, that's a suck day. I've been there. I've been those days where I couldn't, and being bedridden and pretty much asleep for like X weeks. So there are days where you literally like maybe get to the toilet you know, and you might need a hand for that, and maybe you'll get a bath or shower, but you'll need a hand for that. So there, you can be in quite a reduced state. Maybe the only energy you could get was to watch your favorite TV series or video or something, just to, that was the only thing, but you keep falling asleep during it. Like, you're not really taking it in, it's just like you got moving images. Funny story. At the end, I went to the end for that funny story. If I remember. Yeah, so keep it real, but don't use keeping it real as an excuse for not doing anything. Be honest with yourself. If you can do something, do something. Okay? Don't talk yourself out of it. Like, oh, I can only write a paragraph today, it's not worth it. Dude or dudette, yes. If you write a paragraph today, that is one more paragraph than you had yesterday. Okay? I can only do one squat, it's not worth it. Yes, it's one squat more than you did last time. You know, anything that is more than yesterday is more than yesterday, and that's all it's got to be, because it will just compound over time. Okay, it's definitely a long game kind of thing. So keep it real, but be honest with keeping it real. And so today, that's me keeping it real. I'm on my lounge room floor / training area / video editing area, because it's like a studio apartment setup. And so yeah, this is it, keeping it real. Oh yeah, funny story. So I was saying that you know, maybe the only thing you could watch, maybe the only thing that you could do is like watch something on TV or your computer, but you might like phase in and out through consciousness. I had this happen, and it's I've had it happen a couple of times, but the worst time was I came out of out of an operation, and every time I've had an operation, each time the anesthetic has just hit me worse and worse. Anyway, the last time I had last time I had big major ear operation, I came out of the anesthetic, and I could barely move. I could maybe open my eyes. I was in a lot of pain. My body temperature was I was so cold, and I just wish someone would put a blanket on me. I was so cold, but I couldn't move. I was in so much pain. I had such a headache. My eyes could kind of like could open and close. And there were people in there, and they were trying to have a conversation with me, and like I was gone. And it was funny because they were getting a bit upset with me because I should have been okay, but I just wasn't. Like, it hit me really hard. Anyway, I don't know who. I think maybe they asked me, did I want a movie on or something? Because I was in a private room for some reason. And I don't know. Maybe I said yes, or maybe they just decided it was a good thing. And they put a movie on, and it was Super Troopers. I think that's what it's Super Troopers? Space Troopers. It's the one where there's giant alien bugs with clawy things and screaming and people screaming and flashes and gunfire and muzzle flash and dark spaces and surprises and like you know, all of this going on, and I'm coming in and out of consciousness. I'm slightly delirious. I've got a headache. I'm in pain. It's not going for me. And every time I open my eyes, there's these giant bug monsters screaming like at the screen. So I'm coming in and out, and that's what I'm picking up. I'm just glad there's a part of me that was able to, like, it's on a TV screen. It's okay, but I did not have it. That was not a good time. So if your loved one is coming out of a operation, do not put some sort of alien, sci-fi, violent fantasy movie, action film on for them. Okay? Delirium plus drugs plus giant space monsters and screaming is not as fun of a mix as you might think. I can laugh about it now, but I remember it being really terrible. Anyway, so thank you very much for letting me share that and my really bad joke. Keep it real, but be honest with yourself. And thank you very much for letting me share with you day 35. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And please feel free to like, share, subscribe, little notification button. And yeah, thank you very much for letting me share today with you.